Have you ever stepped outside on a warm day, felt suddenly dizzy or just unusually tired, and chalked it up to getting older? What if it was something much simpler and far more serious than just aging? Every summer, thousands of older adults quietly suffer the effects of dehydration. Many don't even realize what's happening until the symptoms become dangerous. The dry mouth, the fatigue, the sudden brain fog. Sometimes it shows up as confusion, weakness, or even a fall, and by then, it can already be too late. But there is good news. Staying safe and hydrated this summer does not require fancy tricks or extreme changes. Just a few small shifts in your daily habits can protect your energy, support your memory, and even help prevent serious health scares. In this video, we are going to uncover 8 essential hydration habits that most seniors have never been taught but absolutely need to know. These are simple, science-backed, and can make a life-changing difference. Let's get started. As we grow older, something subtle but important begins to change. Our bodies become less reliable at telling us when we are thirsty. That gentle, dry mouth you may have felt in your 40s can now lead to much more serious consequences. A simple lack of fluids might cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, leave you feeling lightheaded or confused, or even send you to the hospital. The truth is, many older adults are not drinking enough water each day, but staying hydrated is not just about drinking more. It is about how you hydrate, when you drink, and what you choose to put into your body that truly makes the difference. And in the heat of summer, that difference can be life-saving. In this video, we are going to walk through 8 smart and simple hydration strategies made specifically for older adults. These are easy to implement, backed by science, and designed to help you feel clearer, stronger, and more stable through every warm day ahead. So stay with us. What you are about to learn could be one of the most important changes you make for your health this year. If this sounds like something every senior should hear, go ahead and give this video a quick like, and consider sharing it with someone you care about. It could make all the difference. Let's begin with one of the most important yet overlooked hydration habits for older adults: drinking water before you feel thirsty. Now, that might sound obvious, but here's the thing. By the time your body actually feels thirsty, especially as you age, it's already playing catch-up. In fact, most seniors are mildly dehydrated long before their mouth ever feels dry. This isn't your fault. It's biology. As we grow older, our internal thirst signals become weaker. What used to feel like a gentle reminder in your 40s, maybe a dry mouth or slight headache, can become completely silent by the time you reach your 60s or 70s. That means your body could be running low on fluids and you wouldn't even know it until it shows up as fatigue, dizziness, confusion, or a sudden drop in blood pressure. And here's the scary part. Those symptoms can easily be mistaken for something else. Maybe you think it's low blood sugar, or that you're just tired, or even that you're having a bad day. But often, the culprit is simple. Your body just needs water. So how do you fix this? The key is to drink on a schedule, not based on thirst. Just like you might take your medications at certain times each day, you can build in hydration checkpoints after you wake up, before each meal, and once again in the evening. These simple anchors can help you stay ahead of dehydration without having to constantly think about it. You don't need to chug a big bottle all at once. In fact, small sips throughout the day work even better. Think of it like watering a plant. Slow and steady keeps everything vibrant. When you begin hydrating this way, many people report they feel more alert, their digestion improves, and even their mood lifts. And for those managing conditions like low blood pressure or joint stiffness, being consistently hydrated can make a noticeable difference in how your body feels and moves. So the first habit to build is this: don't wait to feel thirsty. Start your day with a glass of water and give your body the steady hydration it needs to thrive, especially in the summer heat. Have you ever reached the end of the day and realized you barely drank any water? You're not alone. As we get older, staying consistent with hydration becomes more than just a health tip. It becomes a memory game. And let's be honest, with everything else on our minds, appointments, medications, errands, it's easy to forget to sip water, especially if you don't feel thirsty. That's why this second habit is all about creating gentle reminders that support you without adding more pressure. We call it the hydration clock method. Here's how it works. Instead of waiting until your body reminds you to drink, you let the clock do it for you. Choose 4 or 5 anchor times during your day that already have a rhythm, like when you wake up, before breakfast, around lunchtime, mid-afternoon, and after dinner. At each of those points, simply drink a small glass of water. Not a bottle, not a challenge, just a simple cup. To make it easier, you can set soft reminders on your phone, or even place sticky notes in the kitchen or by your medication tray. Some people like to keep a decorative glass next to their favorite chair, almost like a friendly nudge. It's not about forcing yourself, it's about building a gentle habit that fits naturally into your day. If technology helps, there are even water reminder apps that give you a soft chime or message every few hours. Or you can go old school, use a pillbox-style water tracker where you move a bead or clip each time you drink. This one small shift, setting up a routine, can have a ripple effect on your whole body. You'll stay more mentally alert, your digestion becomes smoother, your skin feels better, and you may even sleep more soundly at night. All from simply staying ahead of dehydration, one glass at a time. So if remembering to drink water feels like a struggle, don't blame your memory and just build a rhythm. Let the clock be your partner, and hydration will soon become second nature. Here's something surprising. Staying hydrated doesn't always mean drinking more. Sometimes the best way to hydrate is by eating. That's right. Certain foods are packed with water in a way that's easier for your body to absorb. They help hydrate you slowly, naturally, and deliciously without overwhelming your bladder or making you feel bloated. Let's talk about a few hydration heroes that deserve a spot on your plate. Cucumbers are over 95% water, and they're incredibly refreshing, especially in salads or sandwiches. Add a little vinegar and herbs, and suddenly you've got a crisp side dish that does more than just taste good. It helps your cells stay balanced. Watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew are also summertime superstars. Their juicy sweetness comes with a bonus: vitamins, fiber, and hydration all in one. Just a few slices can give you a meaningful water boost without having to drink another glass. Then there are soups and broths. A warm bowl of vegetable soup or bone broth in the evening doesn't just comfort the soul. It quietly replenishes fluids and electrolytes, especially if you've been sweating throughout the day. And if chewing feels like a chore some days, blended soups can be an even easier way to hydrate. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and celery also have high water content. Toss them into a sandwich, stir them into an omelette, or blend them into a smoothie with fruit and yogurt. And you've just turned your meal into a hydration helper. The real beauty of eating your water is how effortless it can be. You're not adding pressure or tracking ounces, you're simply making smarter choices with foods you already enjoy. And as a bonus, water-rich foods often support digestion, reduce inflammation, and even help with blood sugar stability. So your body gets a lot more than just water. It gets nourishment. Are you already doing one of these? Let us know in the comments or tag a friend who might need this info. It might just be the nudge they need to start feeling better this summer. A cold glass of iced tea on a hot day. A refreshing cocktail on the porch in the evening. These are some of life's simple pleasures, especially in the summer. But here's something many older adults don't realize. Both caffeine and alcohol can quietly rob your body of hydration. Let's start with caffeine. Drinks like iced tea, coffee, and cola may give you a little boost of energy, but that boost often comes at a price. Caffeine acts as a mild diuretic, which means it encourages your body to release more fluid through urination. The more you sip, the more your system lets go of precious water. That doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite cup of tea or coffee. The key is balance. For every caffeinated drink you enjoy, try following it with a glass of plain water. This helps offset the dehydrating effects and keeps your body on an even keel. Now, let's talk about alcohol. Whether it's a chilled glass of wine, a summer spritzer, or a beer at a barbecue, alcohol has a similar effect. It draws water out of your body and can leave you feeling dry, tired, and even dizzy. And for older adults, those effects can appear more quickly and with greater intensity. One of the subtler signs of dehydration is fatigue. Another is a dull headache that creeps in late afternoon. Some people feel moody or irritable without realizing they're just dehydrated. In more serious cases, dehydration from alcohol can contribute to balance issues or even confusion, especially dangerous in warmer weather. So what's the solution? You don't have to avoid these beverages completely. Just make it a habit to alternate each alcoholic or caffeinated drink with a full glass of water. And if you're headed to an event where you'll be drinking socially, start your day with extra hydration to help prepare your system. It's about staying mindful, not deprived. Your body will thank you with better energy, steadier moods, and clearer thinking. And you'll still get to enjoy your favorite summer sips, just a little smarter. If you take medications in the morning, and most older adults do, there's one small habit that can make a big difference. Always pair your pills with a full glass of water. It sounds simple, but most people don't realize that many common medications can actually increase your risk of dehydration. This includes things like blood pressure medicines, diuretics, some antidepressants, antihistamines, and even over-the-counter pain relievers. These medications can either pull more water out of your system, affect kidney function, or make you urinate more often. And if you're not drinking enough water to begin with, they can quietly tip your body toward dehydration, especially during hot weather. So here's the fix. Treat your morning medication time as your first hydration checkpoint of the day. Instead of swallowing your pills with just a sip of water, or worse, taking them on an empty stomach, set a small glass next to your pill organizer the night before. When you wake up, take a moment to slowly drink that entire glass before or while taking your medication. This 1-minute routine hydrates your body, supports the absorption of your medicine, and helps protect your kidneys, especially if you take multiple prescriptions. Some medications actually work better when your body is well hydrated. Water helps your blood circulate properly, which allows the medicine to reach the tissues it's meant to support. It also cushions your stomach lining and helps prevent that queasy feeling some pills can cause when taken dry. If you're on medications that are meant to be taken with food, pair them with a small breakfast and still drink that glass of water. You'll be giving your body a much better start to the day. Remember, hydration isn't just about what you drink, it's about when you drink. And first thing in the morning is one of the most important times of all. When you think about hydration, you probably think about what you drink. But how you drink, especially the temperature of your water, can also make a meaningful difference. Especially as we age, many people instinctively reach for cold water, especially during the summer. It feels refreshing, even energizing. But for older adults, cold water isn't always the best option, especially when it comes to digestion and comfort. Here's why. As we get older, our digestive systems tend to become more sensitive. Cold water can actually cause the stomach muscles to tighten, which may slow down digestion and make some people feel bloated, crampy, or even nauseous. If you've ever felt uneasy or slightly uncomfortable after chugging an icy drink, this could be why. Instead, try sipping room temperature or slightly warm water, especially in the morning or alongside meals. Warm water relaxes the stomach lining and helps your body absorb nutrients more smoothly. It can also stimulate gentle movement in your digestive tract, which is helpful if you experience constipation or sluggish digestion. Some people even start their day with a glass of warm water and a slice of lemon. It's not just soothing. It's also a great way to wake up your metabolism and hydrate your tissues first thing in the morning. Now, if you still enjoy cold water, you don't have to give it up entirely. Just consider saving it for when you're hot from being outside or after exercise. For your regular daily sipping, keeping it at room temperature is a gentler choice for your system. Your body doesn't just need hydration, it needs comfort, ease, and care. And sometimes that starts with something as simple as the temperature of your drink. If you're learning something new today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've got more senior safe tips coming your way every single week, and you won't want to miss them. Sometimes the biggest health wins come from the simplest habits, and this one is as easy as carrying water with you, but making it something you actually want to drink. Let's be honest, plain water can feel too boring, especially if you're not feeling thirsty in the first place. That's why so many older adults unintentionally skip it throughout the day. But what if your water tasted just a little more inviting? What if, instead of something you had to drink, it became something you looked forward to? Here's how to do it. Make your water interesting, without adding sugar or artificial flavors. Try infusing your water with natural ingredients. A few slices of lemon, orange or lime can give it a bright, refreshing flavor. Add a sprig of mint, a few slices of cucumber, or even some ginger if you like a little zip. These small additions make water feel fresh, flavorful, and a bit more special. You don't need anything fancy, just a regular water bottle or pitcher at home will do. Fill it in the morning, toss in your ingredients, and keep it nearby throughout the day. Each time you take a sip, you're not just hydrating, you're enjoying the experience. Another benefit, infused water is easier on the stomach than flavored drinks or sodas. There's no caffeine, no hidden sugars, and nothing to interfere with medications. Just clean, refreshing hydration your body can use right away. And when you carry water with you, whether it's in your bag, your car, or even beside your favorite chair, it becomes a natural part of your day. You'll drink more without even thinking about it. So go ahead, add a little flavor, a little fun, and a lot more water into your life, because hydration shouldn't be a chore. it can be something you enjoy. Sometimes the most important hydration habit isn't about what you drink, it's about what you notice in the people around you. As we age, the body's ability to signal thirst weakens. Many older adults don't feel thirsty even when they're already dehydrated. That means they may not recognize the early warning signs themselves, but someone close to them, a friend, a partner, a caregiver, can often spot the changes first. So what should you look for? One of the most common early signs is fatigue that seems to come out of nowhere. A loved one might say, "I just feel off today," or suddenly need to lie down even after a short walk. Another subtle clue is mild confusion, forgetting names, losing track of what they were doing, or repeating a question they just asked. These shifts can happen quickly when the brain doesn't have enough fluid to function at full capacity. You might also notice a dry tongue or cracked lips, or hear them say their mouth feels sticky. In some cases, their urine may appear darker, or they may stop going to the bathroom as frequently, and perhaps most telling of all, they may resist drinking water, saying they're not thirsty, or they just don't feel like it. This is where your awareness becomes a quiet form of care. If you see these signs, offer water gently. Try flavored or infused water if plain doesn't appeal to them. Sit down together and have a cup of broth, a slice of watermelon, or a hydrating snack. Sometimes companionship makes hydration easier to accept. And if symptoms seem sudden or severe, like strong confusion, dizziness, or a rapid heartbeat, do not wait. Seek medical help immediately. Dehydration can escalate quickly, especially in hot weather. So as you build your own hydration habits, remember this: your care and attention might help someone else stay safe, strong, and steady this summer. Let's take a moment to look back at what you've just learned. You now have 8 simple, powerful ways to stay safely hydrated this summer, and none of them rely on willpower alone. No guessing, no tracking ounces all day, just gentle, smart habits you can weave into your life. You learned how thirst becomes less reliable as we age, and how drinking before you feel thirsty can protect your energy and prevent serious issues. You saw how setting reminders, eating water-rich foods, and choosing the right water temperature can make hydration easier, more comfortable, and even enjoyable. You discovered how certain medications and beverages might increase your risk of dehydration, and how small changes like sipping warm water in the morning or infusing your bottle with lemon and mint can help you stay one step ahead. And perhaps most importantly, you learned how to recognize the subtle signs of dehydration in the people around you, so that your care can extend beyond yourself. Hydration is not just about avoiding discomfort, it's about caring for your brain, protecting your heart and kidneys, supporting your digestion, and even stabilizing your mood. It's one of the simplest and most loving things you can do for your health. So here's the real question: which habit will you try first? Start with one. Just one. Your body will feel the difference, not weeks from now, but today. And the more you make it part of your rhythm, the more those benefits will build. Small steps, big results. Long-term strength. Before you go, here's your gentle challenge. Just try one of these tips today. Maybe start by adding a few slices of watermelon to your lunch or sipping a glass of water before your morning pills. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just one step is enough to feel the difference. We'd love to hear from you. Was there a tip that surprised you? Something new you hadn't thought about before? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might just help someone else. And if you know someone who forgets to drink water, or maybe just needs a little encouragement, please share this video with them. Sometimes, a small reminder can make a big impact. Don't forget to subscribe for more age-smart health tips sent straight to you every week. Simple steps, real results. Stay cool, stay strong, and stay hydrated. We'll see you next time.